Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Try Robothorium. Kind of a roguelike, tactics type strategy game, stuff like that, with of course, robots. So far been pretty fun. I think it's been pretty good so far. I guess it's more really what you guys think on whether it's actually been fun or not. Oop, danger level increase. We can get that one. There we go. We got a little bit of geek stuff from it. That's not too bad. Let's go ahead and just jump into that one real quick. Scooch our way over here. Yeah, keep going to the right. We can hack the security camera. We'll try that. Why not? More danger level. Chance of action start to lower. So that's where some of this danger level stuff starts to kick down a little bit. So you got to see a little bit of that. So as you can see, direct decrease on the hacking, which I went ahead and tried anyway, because again, I'm trying to show off some of the stuff anyway. So if we had failed, that would have been not that big of a deal. But we succeeded and only had a 52% chance. So that's where some of that stuff kind of comes in to kind of lower your stuff a little bit. Let's head over here. I have electric meter, pretty low chances, but we're going to keep trying. Oh, we're short-circuited, thorium marked. Ouch. Oh, we did get something from the survival crate, though. I guess the odds were one of them was going to help. But these are the engineers we spared back in the factory. Your kindness has opened our eyes. We have just turned in our resignation. Congratulate or intimidate. We'll congratulate you. And now, again, a little bit more for Humanobots, a little bit less for Supreme Machine. Human beings are full. Oh, I think it's full of surprises. I was not reading that. But yeah, so, you get to see some of these guys kind of pop up again here and there because we saved them and stuff. So, kind of an interesting little extra element. We're going to hack this. I could come back over here to see what's over there. But I guess since the captured cyborgs could be anywhere. But I have my doubts that they're there. Let's check it out anyway. I guess they were there. Never mind. It's a good thing I went there. Without a vaccine, every cyborg is at risk to spread the disease. Death is on our doorstep, and our negligence may just allow it through the door. We're starting to get some results for our research, but we need more samples. The samples she just mentioned, they're cyborg brains. Cyborgs should be free to choose their own fate, just like your robots. I agree. I'm gonna free the cyborgs. They're basically, our kin in some form or fashion. We'll play nice. So obviously a pretty big choice here. Our common goal will lead us on a shared path to victory. The freedom to choose our own way. Jackalob needs to stop driving a wedge between identities and individuals. Humans, robots, cyborgs, same struggle. Be prepared to reign over illness and death. You'll remember your selfishness when you walk over the rotting corpses of your dead children. The topic of cyborgs is a touchy one. It's hard for us to see cyber rights and biothorium tearing themselves apart. We are on the edge of descending into chaos. And we're going to hit level 4. Yes, we are. Perfect. Which I think level 4 is the one that gets us to the inner ring, which is pretty nice. All right. We've only got one mission available. We do not have the workshop yet. We're going to go and jump into the equipment screen and check out these level 4 guys. First off, do we have any weapons that we want to swap around? Level 3 versus level 1. It's getting a little closer. Oh, there's a level 3 rare. Perfect. That makes the decision much easier. And everything else looks fine. A lot of plans for the blueprints for the workshop once we do finally get it. And let's go check out your talents. So, oh no, it's the next one that gets us the inner ring, I think. So never mind. All right, so we've already got 2 points there. Reduces the duration of penalties from the allies of the line by 1 turn. That was pretty nice, actually. A little bit more shield increase, which is not half bad. Healing increase. I kind of like this one, because if they do get a debuff, I can just pop that one on there to kind of both give them damage reduction and have a chance to reduce the timing on the penalties. I think that's going to be fine. All right, let's come down to you. Couple weapons, common level 3s. Probably, yeah, this is definitely worth it. Decent chunk of damage. Oh, did I not pick it up? There we go. And everything else looks fine. Let's go ahead and go to your talents. Got 1 in each of these. I think having a guaranteed spread is going to be pretty nice, especially with the strategy we're going with right now. All right, Mr. Riotbot. You have a couple options as well. And a decent chunk more damage. But does slow down your move. Honestly, your move is already pretty slow. I actually kind of like this weapon a little bit better, I think. So I'm going to move over to that weapon. Just upfront damage, I think, is going to be fine. Level 3 frameworks, or rare framework. There we go. That's a bit better. Yeah. Let's go with that. Everything else looks fine. It's going to go to your talents. Do I want to change over to like the corrosion grenade or anything like that? I don't think so. The provoke looks pretty cool though. Ooh, reduced precision. I like that. The thorium smoke grenade. I mean, it doesn't do any actual damage, but big ol' AE kind of reduction overall. Plus, we can actually increase the overload of all of the people within that. I kind of like that a lot, but you know what we're going to do? I think we're going to focus on getting the stun chance all the way up first, and then we'll think about the smoke grenade later. We got plenty of money to do it now if we wanted to. But no, I mean, on the off chance that I need the protection, I think I'm going to leave that one there. I think we're okay for now. We may swap things around later, though. All right, any gear here? Common 3. Yeah, you know what? I don't know. It's hard to say which one's actually better. I mean, that 3.3% crit is actually really nice. We'll leave the one we got on. That's going to be fine. All right, talents. We already got 2 points in there. So, anything else we want to swap to? It's more damage just from swapping things from bonuses to penalties. That's kind of cool. Kind of like keeping the whole AE focus thing with this guy. I think that's going to be very nice. I mean, this is a really nice ability, but man, it hurts hard. I'm tempted to take this digital reaping and replacing deflecting shots. Just kind of make this guy just my pure kind of AE kind of beast, if you will. You know what? Let's try it. Let's grab this. Does also increase the overload. I think that's pretty cool. If I went with this one, it would increase their or reduce the regeneration, which we have other ways of doing that. Let's go grab this, and we're going to go ahead and swap this thing in for that. Let's see what that does for us. All right, cool. Any equipment? Already did the equipment swaps. I think we're good. Now we can go to the black market though and sell some stuff. Why not? I'm gonna hold on to the mythics for now. I think that's fine. All right, next mission. Start. Delhi. Brake Tech security system is highly refined. The more risk you take, the higher the alert level, and the higher the alert level, the better Brake Tech will be ready to deal with you. Which makes sense. Wow, we're starting off really high. Ouch. Enhanced speed and power. The works. And we get some enemies right off the bat. Technomed Doctor. Ouch, that one actually hurt right off the bat. I think we're going to go ahead and buff these guys up right away. I'm going to go ahead and start with this. We're going to do the front line first. We'll do with the back line in a moment. They're doing the same basic thing. But we have ways to deal with your bonuses, guys. We're going to be fine. Alright, I think I'm going to start with the shockwave so we can get a stun off early. Not able to do that, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and get some corrosion going. I'm actually going to corrode up the guy that's got the most health and stuff. Just so he stays alive longer. We can pass it around, but also because it'll do more damage to him. Alrighty. Turns one random bonus on each enemy into a random penalty. I like that a lot. Also like the chance to apply one random penalty. I think obviously that's really good. But no, since they've already got a bonus on them, I think we're going to start with this right away. Get a quick, round of penalties all around. We're going to go ahead and buff the back line real quick. Get that going. Alright, he went ahead and gave him the buff back. Alright, now, I think we keep going with the stun, honestly, because the reduced speed is great, but getting a stun off just will really help out a lot. Alright, we got the corrosion. We got that. Do we want to add more stuff before we pass this around, or are we good with this? I actually think we're pretty good with this for now. We can add more later and do it again, but I think for now... Oh, we got both of you guys. Perfect. And I think I'm going to go ahead and go again with this. It's the same basic, end effect of giving us a random penalty, but a little bit less damage. Oh, well, I say that. And actually, it's pretty good on the damage, too. No, I think this is great. Plus increases their overload. Shield's getting a little bit low. I'm going to regenerate shield. We may do the AE thing here in a moment as well. Protected. Assistance. I think I'm going to keep going with the stun. I mean, as long as we got 3 guys in a row here, I think we might as well. I mean, it's got a pretty good chance of stunning at least one of them. And sure enough, it did. Got a kill off already. Perfect. You've got more debuffs than anybody else. Let's go ahead and pass those around. Oh, we only got one of you guys. You starting to be a little bit less useful for the line. Let's try the AE thing. Got rid of that guy completely. Perfect. Now, this guy did take a huge chunk of damage, so a little bit of a risk. Maybe the reward was not worth it. We're going to go ahead and buff up your shield. Obviously, as we said at the very beginning of the series, we're not playing with permadeath. There is an option to play with permadeath. We're not. So if this guy died, we would be able to get him back. Not this mission, but later on, we can repair him back up. But obviously, it would hurt for now. That would overload us. We're just going to go ahead and do this then for now. Just to get something going. Get a little bit bleed off on our overload. Now, the one negative about this guy, the way he's set up with all this AE stuff, is he's a little bit less efficient going on single target. It's not like it's impossible. I mean, it's still good. Don't get me wrong, but no single target does make him a little bit less efficient as some of the enemies start to die off. I'm going to bleed off a little bit of your stuff. Get you a little bit of the Neo Converter as well. Especially since they're kind of hurting us a bit. In fact, I think I'm going to protect you for a couple rounds. Make sure that all the damage is directed up there. Alright, let's go ahead and drop the corrosion on this guy. And you don't have any benefits right now, so... No, you know what? I think I'm going to keep stacking this stuff up. Get his shield regenerated a little bit quicker. Alright, let's go ahead and drop this down. I think you're going to be fine for a couple more shots. Let's go and reduce your speed. Why not? Overheat you, but I think that will get me close to overheating as well, but not quite there. So let's go ahead and do that. That's fine. And you... looks like it's going to do enough damage to you. Perfect. That worked out. Got you up to level 4. Very nice. Let's go and go to the equipment. Get you leveled up. We already went to those two. I still like the stun. Oh, that's what we did. That's all right. The bolus is pretty cool too as well because it can has a chance to bounce to an extra enemy, which is kind of nice. And it has a chance to apply a short circuit, which means they can't use skills generating overload. They have to only use their basic skills and stuff. That could be useful. Why not? Let's try that. All right, let's go with that. I don't look like there's any gear here. Nothing jumping out of me. There's a couple here. Common top 4. Yep, that works great. And then another robot, or a drone, I should say. That'll work. Rescue. Oh, we get a choice. Oh, yeah. Okay. I've played with the war before, and it's pretty cool. I like it a lot. It's got a lot of buff and debuff abilities, which actually probably would be really perfect with this team. But I'm sorry. This guy's got a lot more kind of cleaving stuff abilities. I have not played with the song, but I think if I looked at it right, he does a lot of buffs and things, so could be handy as well. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This guy does have buffs as well, so I'm right about both of these, but I think this one's a little bit more on the buff side. And again, since I haven't played with him, we're going to try him out. X468, reporting for duty. He's got a little bit higher shield and a little bit higher power because of his current status. Senegal. Pretty high in the defense, pretty high in the support. So we're a pretty high support and defense heavy team. Not a lot of huge chunks of damage, but I think we'll be okay. All right, we got several options here. We got a couple missions down here we can go to again to kind of get a little more leveling. But I think we're going to be fine just going straight into this next one. We also have equipment here. Let's go ahead and get you your talents that we want. Again, I've never played with you, so I don't. If an ally's target applies cooling, if an enemy's target applies overheating. Oh, wow. He's got his basic ability actually can do a buff or a debuff. That's kind of cool. Increases the overload of all enemies by 20%. Ooh, that's pretty handy. Does 5 damage to each enemy of a line per percent of an enemy's overload. Ooh, that's pretty useful as well. Regenerates the shield of an ally line by 3% of launcher's overload. So that's kind of the idea of getting his overload a little bit high. And then we have a couple other abilities. Short circuit, that one's pretty cool. Growing discharge. Each time overload is reduced, increases the power by 5%, stacks up to 3 times, I should say. That one's kind of nice too. We'll stick with his base stuff just for now, but I think some of those other ones are actually pretty cool. Reduce critical hits. You know what, if we're going to use this one, which we probably will, I think getting a point in that at least would be helpful. What's the bonus for that one? Power reduced. That one's kind of nice as well. Ooh, increased critical hits. Oh, I like that one a lot. Let's just grab one of each, just to see what that does and see, kind of play around with it a little bit. Oh, equipment. We may already have equipment for you, don't we? Yes, we do. Actually, already wearing a common top 4. And then rare gadget 4 should be a little bit better. We'll leave the common. I mean, they're probably hit or miss which one you want to go with at that point. I mean, this has got a little bit more just pure shield absorb damage, but honestly, I don't think one way or the other matters too much. All right, let's go ahead and start the next one. Clump jewelry-clad man just weaseled his way onto the base. What does he want? Jeff Wiedemann? Sup, guys? Turns out you weren't so hard to find. Loving the new pad. Jeff, how did you... Irrelevant, kid. Let's cut to the chase. I'm the head of the Chip. Call it what you like, a faction, a group, a community. We just do business with everyone. The Chip. What do you want, Jeff? The next election cycle is coming, and Jack Love has installed an extraordinary security system in Dubai. They're even building a cyber Goliath on site. I think we might be able to pick up a few of its spare parts. How about it? This is madness. Going into a city before the elections, cyber robots will be sitting ducks. What do you need these parts for? If Sai can get all the stuff for me, I'll grant her access to my workshop. There we go. And to the arena. Got it? All right, now get to work. Yeah, the workshop. Perfect. There's a chance that the parts won't be exactly where I've shown you. You might need to poke around in order to find them. Pay close attention. The security is extra tight here. So we're already starting off a little bit high on the security, so we got to be a little bit careful. Now, the one negative we're going to have is we're going to be fighting this cyber Goliath thing, and if I remember correctly, he's kind of like a just one big boss kind of dude, which a lot of our AE kind of cleave stuff is obviously not going to be very useful for him. Well, this guy I forgot to repair. Oops. Well, we got to be extra careful with you. Yeah, let's go and pop this on you guys. Because, yeah, we got to be very careful with this guy. Alright, I like the idea of increasing their overload for sure. In fact, we want to start with this and then do this one later. So let's... Ooh, enhanced crits too, though. Oof. But we don't have any overload ourselves yet. So we may look at this one once we get a little more overload ourselves. So let's start with this one. And I like that. And then let's start with the stun. Ooh, 2 stuns. Perfect. You got to be careful with your shield. So you do have a... Okay, that doesn't really count as a benefit. So I was going to say we can't steal that one. Let's start with this one then. A little bit debuff here. Let's go with some corrosion. Yeah, looks like you're the toughest guy. We'll start with corrosion on you. And then I could apply the damage reduction to this back line, but I kind of want to start with the Thorio focus to reduce heals so we can be ready to pass this stuff around here in a moment. And that guy was stunned, that guy was stunned. So it's a couple turns that we don't have to worry about. That's good. It's helpful. Ouch. Alright, we're going to go ahead and grab... Oh yeah, there's a lot of overload on this front line. I think this is going to be really good for us. Only a 25% chance to apply the reduced power, but That's not too bad. Oh, we got it on the guy we wanted it on. And then... I could stun, but I could also just reduce speed before this other guy takes his turn. Let's try that. Had a chance for it to bounce around, which would have been cool. You are going to... Let's just do this again. I mean, there's not that many more debuffs out there. Oh, he almost died before we were ready for it. And yeah, let's definitely splash ammo here. Ah, 2 of them. Perfect. Look at all the debuffs. I like it, actually. That's really fun. Yeah, everybody's looking good here. So I think we're just going to go straight to shots at this point. So I got to deal with this guy. He's not dead yet. Alrighty. Increase our critical based off of our launcher stuff. I think we'll do that with these frontline guys. That's going to be fine. Or, sorry, increase the shield based on the launcher stuff. But it has a chance to do the critical. Which we got on at least one of you. Let's shockwave. I'm hoping I can get rid of this guy in the middle here. I know he had the most health, but I actually thought he was already going to be dead. Oh, double kill there. Perfect. Let's go ahead and then pass stuff around again. We got 2 more guys we can pass to. Perfect. That worked out great. Alright, your heat is pretty low. Nobody needs any real shields right this second. I guess we'll go straight into some attacks. Let's focus on... Yeah, this guy up here. Why not? It's overloaded now. You were stunned. You are good. I think we'll start with Ebola. Has a chance to pass around here. Nah, perfect. Alright, anything we do is going to just stun you out, so we got to decide if that's worth it or not. They do have... All of their guys are stunned right now. You know what? I think we can accept a stun just to throw this thing out there. I think it's a perfect time for it. Another double kill. Yeah, that worked out real good. I mean, this guy's again stunned, but these guys are already as well. No, at this point, we're just going to straight shots. 266 crit. Followed up with a little bit of a tick of his corrosion. And just so we're ready for the next match or next attack we have to do. Even though this guy's going to be able to do something, I kind of want to make sure this guy's at least a little bit of shield up before the next battle. I don't know if the shield itself regenerates between battles. I know buffs and debuffs don't, but I can't remember where the shield sits on that side of things. We don't have any... well, he's got a little bit of overload, so this would actually work out a little bit. Perfect. That works. No level 5s yet. Alright, let's go over here. Photonic carburetor. Yeah, we'll steal that. That's one of the things we got to grab anyway. Saya, help. I have no idea how to spend the money I'll make from this machine. Oh, wow. Love the personality. Contaminate. Fire hydrant. Oh, danger level increase. That's alright. I will deactivate this if possible. There we go. Trap dodged. Strange object. It's not here. Keep looking. Sure. We'll search the trash can. Again, playing up the danger level a little bit is fine at this point. Drain craft transmute. Try draining. It's just the highest chance, so why not? Let's go over here. Why not? Again, I'm not too worried about the danger levels increasing and stuff like that, because it's kind of fun. Oh, no, that was good, right? No, that was bad. Why does it say X? but it looked like it gave us buffs. Maybe I misread it. Ooh, another big old AE pack. Alright, we are starting off stunned up here. Gotta be careful. Let's go and get some damage reduction on this front line. Very critical. I'm gonna bump up to a faster speed at this point. Yeah, this guy's suffering for sure. Alrighty. Let's get the corrosion out. We'll drop it on this guy up here. Oh, he didn't have the other thing though. Oh well. I think we got to make sure this guy's fully protected. Alrighty. We'll go and start with the stun. See if we can get that off. Oh, no stuns, unfortunately. You're going to... Actually, they do have some benefits, so let's go and try this one instead. Okay. It's already got the corrosion. It's already got some other stuff. You know what? That's pretty good. Would like to get the overheat on there. Actually, you know what? If I do anything, though, it's going to overload me. We'll take a turn, then. We'll wait. See if we can get a few more debuffs on this guy. Alright, front line and back line are both currently protected as of right this moment. We'll drop this on this guy. Ouch. Alrighty. Well, these guys don't have any overload currently. This backline does, but those guys don't. No, I guess we'll just increase overload again. Do the shockwave. We can reduce the speed. If we're about to pass around, which we are here in a couple guys, let's start with the speed. Hopefully this guy doesn't get killed, though. I don't think he will. We can do another one of those where we can pass the... It's going to be close on that guy. Turn the negatives into positives. Or positives into negatives, I should say. We can do the back line instead. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do the front line. If it kills him, it kills him. We've got a couple other options for passing stuff around. Not quite as good as that guy was, but we got a couple of really... Some pretty decent options, especially passing around the corruption right there. See, now this guy's already up to 5, so I think that worked out, actually. Okay. All of these guys are going to be pretty high on the heat. I'm not careful. Or overload, whatever. You know what I mean. I keep calling it heat. It's battery power. Could do this. Yeah, we'll do a decent chunk of damage. Alrighty. Your heat is pretty high, actually. And that would overload you. Let's do a regular shot. I'm sure the corrosion will tick that guy off anyway. And... yeah, same thing with you. We just gotta start doing some basic damage. In fact, we are gonna let the corrosion finish that guy off. Start working on this guy on the back here. This guy up here doesn't have corrosion yet, so let's go ahead and do another... I was gonna say do another pass, but that would overload that guy, so never mind. We will hold off. Oh, you don't have any shield. Alright, I've got a lot of overload right now, but nobody needs any shield right this second. I can backline a little bit, but not much. That would overload me. And this would overload me as well. What can we do? We can reduce this guy's heat. We can reduce our own heat. Increase these guys' heat. Let's just reduce our own heat for now. Got a stun off. Perfect. Does overload me. Oh, I'm sorry. I gave this guy a shield earlier because it didn't look like he had a shield. Because the blue thing up here looked like it was making this all clear. Silly me. Oh well. Yeah, sure. Why not? We'll splash the ammo around. Get corrosion on the guy at the top. It's got a lot of overload, so I think it's a good time for this. The basic shot. Not worth overloading with just one guy left. Alrighty. Now we'll keep going with this for now. This guy will die off pretty quickly here. He's already got the corrosion. You can stick on the overheat though. Now, everybody's looking pretty good for the moment. He's got a lot of heat, so let's do that. Yeah, finish him off. Done. That wasn't too bad. Not too bad at all. Alright. Nobody level 5 yet, unfortunately. We're getting there. Alright, let's come over this way. Particle accelerator. What beauty, what technology, what profit I'll make. Another sector unlocked. Look, our old friends, we are here to protect Jakalov's candidacy. Or protest, I'm sorry. I was like, protect? Wait a minute, I thought you guys were our friends. Protest. And we didn't come empty-handed. Please take this weapon. Ah, sure. Oh, see, that actually gave us points towards Supreme Machine. Because we're being violent and things. Maybe that'll balance some stuff out a little bit overall. Yeah, we'll contaminate the hydrant. Why not? Enemies affected by corrosion. I like it. And then, sure, let's burn this. I don't think there's any point contaminating this again because we've already got the corrosion going. Steel object strange object. Nothing there. Oh, another big old AE pack police commander. Enhanced regeneration. Assistance. Alright, let's go ahead and get to the debuffs up. Or the buffs up, I should say. But actually, we already got them. Never mind. And everybody's got full shield. So let's just start right in. Who... I'd like to do, like this guy, obviously back here getting corrosion as soon as possible would be really good for us. We'll just start with one of these guys up front, and that's going to be fine. Try to get this guy debuffed up as much as possible. Alright, we'll go ahead and do that. Grab you. We're going to reduce the speed on this guy. I mean, I could do the stun, but getting another debuff before we transfer it would probably be pretty useful. And no benefits here, so we're going to grab that one. And now we can pass... Oh, you were stunned. Never mind. That's unfortunate. Alright, I think now's a good time to try and stun these guys. You love to do the smash. A little risky, though. We'll just keep trying to do some negatives on these guys on the front. Oh, that's going to overload you. Never mind. Let's just attack this guy. Yeah, we can go ahead and pass some stuff around. I think that's a good time. Alrighty. Shields actually on myself. Just going to get those back up. I got stunned up. Perfect. Alright, this guy's got a lot of heat, so this is a perfect time for this. big old chunk of damage across the front line. Alright, I would actually kind of like to do the Bludgeon Smash, to be perfectly honest. It would be kind of fun, but probably still just a little too risky. We'll just do... I mean, only one guy's going to have a chance to attack before we get to do some shield stuff. You know what? Why not? Let's go for it. Oh, we kept our shield anyway. Oh, is it because of this, the Neo Converter? I think it is, actually. Okay, let's just keep passing around. Either one of you guys have more than the other? I don't think... Actually, you have a little bit less power. What's the other difference? There's no other difference between the two, but I'm not seeing it in front of my face. You both have 6. You both have the movement, you both have the corrosion, you both have the... Oh, there's 2 different heart things. Never mind. You have charmed. And then you have the reduced power. I think we'll pass the reduced power around. That's going to be fine. Oh, that guy was stunned. Perfect. And your shield's already back to full. Never mind. We're good. Well, in that case, let's just keep going with some attacks. That guy should actually die off from the corrosion now. Alrighty. Kind of would like to get your heat back up a little bit more. Or overload. You know what I mean. I'm going to always call it heat for whatever reason. Alright, let's do that. Which is shield regenerated by 10% of damage dealt. Oh, that's what it does. Okay, so it regenerates by how much damage I deal. So it's because this deals so much damage, I actually regenerate a lot of my shield back. Alright. See, I mean, it didn't all come back because there's only 3 guys, but a big chunk of it came back. Good to know. Stack that up. Do the AE. Perfect. I will do that from now on. I guess there's really no reason to do either one of these. We'll just do a basic attack back here. As for you, again, I think kind of just a basic attack is still good. It's got a lot of health back here. Wow. Pretty tough. Could benefit my guys. You know what? Why not? Just because we can. Get a little bit of shield and a little bit of crit. I'm going to try and stun these guys. And you... Why not? Let's do this. Should get us a little bit back, but should nuke them both. Perfect. We are level 5. Done. You know what? I was going to do a 3-episode Let's Try, but because I still want to show the I want to show the level 5 stuff, and I want to show the workshop. So I'm actually going to do a bonus episode of this one before I do like a review or anything like that. So you guys will see a 4th episode of this game, because I do want to show off a couple of those other elements. And we're actually a little bit over the time that I meant. I meant to stop about 30 minutes, but that's okay. I'm having fun, and hopefully you guys are too. So one more bonus episode of this Let's Try, and I do appreciate you watching. If you do actually want me to go through a full campaign, please let me know. I don't know if I'll be able to do it right away because I have some other things that I want to put in, but at least I'll know that this game is popular, and I can try and bring it back into the fold or find a place for it. So again, I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you and goodbye.